Welcome back. Joining us live from Qatar is Abigail Basa. Hello, Abigail.
Greetings to everyone watching po. Hello, Miss Alma.
Hi. Good afternoon from Manila. What are your updates for us? Good to see you.
My name is Abigail Basa. I'm reporting live from Doha, Qatar. In the Middle East to bring you the latest COVID-19 updates po, Miss Alma. So, according to the latest data from the Ministry of Public Health, the total number of positive COVID-19 cases in Qatar has now reached 28,272. The added number of new cases in the last 24 hours is 1,733. The number of recovered patients is 3,352. And the total number of deaths is 14. And 143,938 is the number of people tested where the active cases under treatment to date is 24,902. Dr. Abdulatif Alkal, co-chair of the National Pandemic Preparedness Committee and head of infectious diseases at Hamad Medical Corporation, said during a joint press conference that the recorded new cases is the highest yet since the beginning of the data gathering in the country. He added that although it seems that the virus transmission has entered the peak stage in Qatar, these daily cases haven't reached the peak point yet and is only the beginning. He warned that there is a possibility that this number will continue to rise in the coming weeks, where although it is also important to note that there is a significant jump in the number of people recovering from the virus. They assure that the patients are given the best medical care. In the same statement, Dr. Alkal has put emphasis on the importance of physical and social distancing measures, especially during the season of Ramadan and the upcoming Eid al-Fitr celebrations. He drew attention to that this noticeable increase of infections among Qataris and residents in the past week is due to the non-compliance with the precautionary and preventive measures and lack of commitment to social distancing. He urges everyone to stay at home and only to go out when it is absolutely necessary. Most of the case increase among citizens and residents is a result of contact with infected family members who had been infected in the workplace or through visits and family gatherings. In a community study launched by the Ministry of Public Health, where the test is done through the use of drive-through testing centers, where invited participants complete a survey, Dr. Alkal presented the results, which included 1,308 male and female subjects with no symptoms, and the percentage of those infected was 11.9%. Confirmed by the report by the Qatar News Agency, he added that this result gives an indication of the seriousness of the virus. This means that out of 100 people in the community, there are 12 cases who do not have any symptoms. The age group where majority of the discovered infections is 25 to 34, followed by the 35 to 44 age groups, while the rest comprise other age groups, including children and the elderly. The Qatar government also announced that wearing a face mask when stepping out of the house will be made compulsory starting on 17th of May or Sunday until further notice. The cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Khalifa bin Abdulaziz Al Thani, that people, both citizens and residents, are obliged to wear masks when leaving the house for any reason, except in case where a person is alone while driving a vehicle. In case of non-compliance, the penalties according to the Decree Law number 17 for the year 1990 regarding the prevention of infectious diseases, violators will face a jail term up to 3 years and a fine up to 200,000 Qatari riyals or 55,000 US dollars. The cabinet also announced to extend the precautionary measures in place to combat the coronavirus. One move that can be considered as adapting to the new normal, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry announced the opening of exchange services from 12th of May. Under strict precautionary measures, including the requirement to wear face masks, the visitors following social distancing, measurement of temperature, and allowing a certain number of customers at the same time, police patrols can also be seen monitoring these establishments to oversee that these procedures are being done. The government, through the Ministry of Public Health, continues to notify the public and urges people to be vigilant and that anyone with signs and symptoms of COVID-19 should come forward for testing. Contact the dedicated hotline on 16000 or go to one of the testing centers. The earlier the disease is detected, the easier it is to treat and recover. The government of Qatar also assures that it will continue to provide the public, both citizens and residents alike, with the care and treatment needed, while the world continues to strive for the cure and combat the COVID-19 pandemic. So from EBC Qatar Bureau, I am Abigail Basa, and we live in interesting times.
Thank you, Abigail. Thank you very much for your report. We'll see you back later. Thank you so much.